Today we are going to talk about equivalent sums. So equivalent means equal to or the same thing as. I could pick off 4 cubes and say that is the same as this. These two are equivalent or the same. Today we're going to use some blue cubes. We're going to use this paper. If you want to get out your cubes, you can get yours out too. You can get your whiteboard out and your markers, and you can also write these sentences with me. You might need to pause the video in between so that you can catch up and write the sentences down that are equivalent or that get to the same answer. So I'm going to start with 4. We're going to do this first box here. Then we'll go on to the other ones. So let's focus on 4. So when we have the number 4, we can sort these in different ways. We could think about it like even and odd we were just doing. I could say I have 2 here and 2 here. 2 and 2 equal 4. Let me write that sentence down. 2 and 2 equal 4. I'm going to leave the 4 off for just a minute because I want to show you how we can find a different way. So we can say 2 and 2, but I can split these up in different ways. How about if I put 3 over here and 1 over here? That's still 4. 1, 2, 3, and 1 more makes 4. So another way to say it is 3 plus 1. Both of these equal 4. So my number sentence says 2 plus 2 equals 3 plus 1. We can group these in 2 and 2, and it's going to get us the same thing as saying 3 and 1. So we're just saying 2 and 2 is the same as 3 plus 1. All right, let's try another one. Let's go on to the 7. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And let's think of some different ways we can write a number sentence for 7 or an addition sentence for 7. So let's start with 1, 2, 3. Let's do it like this. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 and 4 equals 7. 3 and 4 equals 7. But remember, we're coming up with equivalent addition sentences, so I'm gonna write another one on this side. How else could we divide up the 7? Let's put these 2 up here. There's definitely more than one way we could do it, but here's another way. 2 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 and 5 is another way that we could break it up to make 7. 3 plus 4 equals 2 plus 5. So again, here's our 3 and 4. That's one way to make 7. And here is our 2 and 5. Another way to make 7. I could do it like this too. I could say 1 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's write that underneath. 1 and 6 is another way to make 7. Let's say that equals, let's do it this way. Let's do it a lot like this one, but we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 2. 5 plus 2. So all 4 of these are equivalent, meaning they all get to 7. They all equal 7. Okay, we're going to move on to the 6. So I had 7. All I need to do is take 1 away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. how could we split up these to make an addition sentence? I'm going to go like this. 3 and 3. There's one way to make 6. Move it so I can write it. 3 and 3. That's one way. What's another way to make 6? How about if I just take 1 away? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1 more than 5 is 6. So another way to do it is 5 plus 1. 3 plus 3 gives us 6. 5 plus 1 gives us 6. So 3 plus 3 equals 5 plus 1. We're just coming up with different ways to make the number 6. And there are more, but we're going to move on to the 9. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need a couple more. 7, 8, 9. There's 9. Look, I already broke it up into 2 parts. I ran out of room in my box, so I put these 2 down here. Let's count how many are on the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 and 2. There's one way to make 9. 7 and 2. Let's get another number sentence for it to equal. So here's my 9. I'm going to make it a long 9, and let's just break it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 and 5. There's another way to make 9. 4 and 5. There's another way to make 9. So when you think of equivalent fractions, or I'm sorry, equivalent sums, we're thinking of different addition sentences that will get us the same answer. 7 and 2 makes 9. 4 plus 5 makes 9. So those 2 addition sentences are equal or equivalent. We're going to learn more about this tomorrow as well.